It's time once again for the Friday edition of The Law and You. Clancy Boylan back with us, Ed Saramboli as well. Gentlemen, thanks for being here today.
Keeping him around.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job, so we might just leave Greg wherever he is, traveling around the world.
Fun in the sun.
Yeah, having a good time, but we're here to answer some serious legal questions. This one is from Val in Old Forge. I was recently prescribed a medicine called Xarelto a few minutes ago. I have been in and out of the hospital with internal bleeding. Do I have a case? I know, Ed, that you guys have been dealing with some of these cases with medicines and injury. Talk about this one in particular.
Well, this particular drug, you know, there's some FDA warnings that are out there with regard to this drug, and you know, the drug has been linked to problems such as internal bleeding. Now, just because that happened to you doesn't necessarily mean that you have a case. The most important thing you're going to need to do is get your medical records. Get to an attorney that handles these types of cases. We do, so you're going to have to look and see whether you meet the criteria for these particular claims, and if you do, then you're going to be able to to file a claim. Let Clancy tell you a little bit more about what specifically you're going to need to do whenever you get into the litigation aspect of this. But from what you're saying, you potentially could have a case, but it's important you get to a lawyer quickly on this.
Yes, Ed's right. This drug, Xarelto, has been all over the news lately, and some people think it's the next mass tort wave. Some of the complications are internal bleeding, cerebral hemorrhaging, and it's even stroke or death, so it's pretty serious. So if you are having these issues already, the key is to make sure you're getting treated by a doctor and call a lawyer immediately who will be able to walk you through what you need. He'll be able to get the medical records from you and examine whether or not you can proceed and hopefully recover for your injuries.
And I'd imagine these cases are complicated, so
they are. They're very complicated.
Our viewers that need some help right away, maybe they have an issue with the medication, what's the best way to reach you guys?
You can call us 570-714-HURT or check us out on the web.
Or go to our Facebook page. And with any of these drug cases, it is just the most important thing that you can do for yourself, which is get a copy of your medical records. If you have a copy of your medical records, then we're going to be able to tell you, yes, you fit into the criteria for this particular case, or you don't. But without those medical records, you're really behind the 8 ball.
All right, some good information. Results matter with attorneys Clancy Boylan and Ed Saramboli. Gentlemen, thanks for being here today.
See you tomorrow.
All right, it is the Law and You hotline. You can reach us there or submit your question for the Law and You at PAHomepage.com.